Hey everyone, my name is Ri-Fi, and today we're going to be talking about everything that you need to do in week 1 of the 9.1 patch. We're going to be talking about all the new things that you need to do ready for week 2 and onwards to get you ready for the raid, get you ready for new PvP season, new Mythic Plus season, and also for the mountain collectors and pets out there, we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Before we jump right into the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting a thumbs up and writing a comment. By doing so, you are supporting me and my dream of being a full-time WoW content creator, and every subscription is me getting one step closer to that. So the first thing you want to do is get so excited that you run over to Bolvar, click on the quest, and then can't figure out what you need to do, even though the mob is stood right behind you, but you get so stressed out and you start raging in the chat. What the fuck is this nonsense? I can't click it. But once you get over your idiocy and realise the mob is stood right behind you, you'll be asked to go to Ardenweald, where all the covenants have converged and you're pretty much trying to stop Sylvanas from destroying the entire zone and stealing the heart soul of Ardenweald. But you know all about that and you know what you really need to do, so we're not going to talk too much about that. But spoilers, you don't get to save the Ardenweald's heart soul. But hold up, what happened to Jaina's face? Like, what have they done to her? Horrible. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. But anyway, follow the campaign, carry on going. You go to Venari, and then she gets you to do a bunch of quests, and then you go over to Karthia. But you didn't come here to talk about intro quests because you can do them yourself, but make sure you do them, and with the alt, probably don't do the skip because you miss out on valuable resources, the new resource Soul Cinders, some Soul Ash, some 207 catch-up gear, and the satisfaction that you spent 8 hours doing it on another character. So let's talk. Torghast to start with has seen some massive changes. You can finally go up a wing and spend more time in there to get Soul Ash, but now you get the new resource Soul Cinders, and inside has come a new system. So if you look on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see two things: blessings and torments. So torments will change every single week and they will give you certain debuffs in your gameplay. Blessings is currently something you can get more of, and I'll talk a little bit more in a second, but that is basically benefits that you can get. So it's now a game of buffs and debuffs. So instead of getting up to floor 6 and then killing the boss, you can only get to floor 5, and the things that you do inside each floor before then will dictate how much of a score that you get. Now, for now, you can't get onto that secret level because you need to get something called Tower Knowledge, which is a new resource which you will need to find in Torghast. It is capped every single week, so I believe doing one of each different wing will give you the cap of knowledge for now. But once you go into the Rune Carver's room, there is a little book, I think it's a codex, and it will give you things to upgrade. If you're lazy like me, the first thing you'd be getting is the one that automatically picks up Phantasma for you, because that is an absolute time saver. But anyway, Torghast now gives you a score based on the things that you do, so it is definitely recommended to now kill every single enemy, every single rare inside it, and do all the activities inside it like Miraz, and then you can play a Legend of Zelda simulator because you need to now destroy every single urn, because destroying urns gives you a completion score at the end of each floor, and if you get 100% you will get a higher score. The goal is to get 5 out of 5, which will then eventually unlock floor 6. And we did it as a group, and it didn't take any longer than normal, and it was a bunch of fun. There's a few different anima powers that you get inside it, but there's not that much of a change. It's just pretty much business as usual. And you need to do it because you need to get Soul Cinders, which will allow you to upgrade to rank 5 and rank 6 eventually. So what do you do after that? Well, you get to go to the new map, Karthia. Make sure you pick up the quest for Torghast before you do Torghast, because it gives you a load of new resources. So in Karthia, you get a bunch of new rares, a bunch of new treasures, world events, and daily quests, which will allow you to grind reputation for 2 new factions, which are Death Savant, Archivist's Codex. So basically the Archivists, the Codex people. So basically the Codex people will ask you to go around and find basically like knowledge, and then you'll return to the Codex people, hand in the knowledge, and they'll give reputation. You can get up to rank 6. At the moment I'm rank 3, and some people are rank 4, some are even rank 5, but basically that'll give you extra bonuses. But for now, week 1, you really need to just grind as much as you can. And with new areas, it is always grind. You got new events, new rares, new spawns, and things like that. So I would definitely recommend probably getting like Tomcat Tours or Handy Notes. The people in general chat do like to put pins on the map, but they normally do it when there's about 10% life left, so you probably won't get there. And if you do, incredibly lucky. They are just trying to help, but probably just do it a little bit sooner. So if anybody's listening that does that, please pin it just before you're about to hit it. or when you're about 10% in, not 10% left. So, Death's Advance, how do you get reputation? Currently, at the moment, the only thing you can get rep from is the event in the Maw, which is a new event called the Terrors of Torghast, or Torments of Torghast, or some Torments. We'll call it Torments. But basically, Kalthazad will announce something every 2 hours and say, I've got some rare mobs that you need to kill. You go kill them, and then that allows you to spawn another rare mob, an even bigger rare mob, and you kill that, and it'll drop some like caches, some soul cinders sometimes, soul ash, maybe an upgrade to your weapon, but also it will give you 100 reputation with Death's Advance. Now I'm currently friendly and I'm doing this every single 2 hours, which is the time it takes to drop, but you need to get to Honoured with Death's Advance as quickly as possible because it will give you the Vestige of Origins, which is what's needed to upgrade your legendaries to rank 5 or rank 6. And don't worry, all you pet or mount lovers, I have got a little bit for you as well. So with the 9.1 patch, you get a bunch of new pets and I believe 45 new mounts. I believe it's 45. One of them, which is currently on screen now, it's for a steed that looks a bit like a dead version of Anduin's mount. It looks absolutely amazing, but it takes a long time to spawn and it's a very low drop chance, and I'm super jealous that I didn't get it, but it is out there. So look around. I'm not going to put a description of every single mount. You can find them on Wowhead, but I might do a video covering all the different mounts later date. But there are a bunch of them, so get looking for them. And pretty much that's all you need to do for week 1. Following the Covenant campaign will get you to Renown level 42, which is the maximum you can get right now. Look at getting 220 Soul Cinders, which is all you can get at the moment. You can keep grinding Torghast for Soul Ash, and it keeps dropping. It's like an abundance everywhere. But guess what? That's pretty much everything in week 1. The Mythic Season 2 isn't there. You can still do Castle Nathria. The new raid isn't out. The new Mega Dungeon isn't out. The new Season 2 affixes for Mythic Plus out there. And the new PvP season hasn't started. So basically, all you really need to do now is follow the campaign, do Torghast, get your Soul Ash, get your Soul Cinders, and then grind. But the grinding is fun because it's a new zone and some of the events are actually quite amusing. But yes, I'm going to be posting a load of videos for 9.1. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Torghast guides, a bunch of Mythic Plus guides, gameplay footage, raid guides, things like that. And I might even live stream it for you guys if you want to watch. I'll put my Twitch link in the description down below. But as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. What you think of 9.1 so far? Hit a thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.